Hello, my name is Gana. This is my brother Gio, and this is my cousin Tete Raya. Cousin? Yeah, cousin. Today I'm going to telling about science in my old school. Okay, let's begin.
The title?
The title is about materials. Okay. The things or
What are the different material and their properties?
that's the title of the first chapter. Now we're gonna start. The things or objects around us are made of materials. What types of materials are there? Rubber, ceramic, wood, fabric, glass, and plastic are different materials. Example of materials that example of types of metal are gold necklace, iron nail, spoon, fork, copper jug, and aluminium can. And then here are some objects that are made of rubber, ceramic, wood, fabric, glass, and plastic. Example: rubber eraser, ceramic vase, wooden chopping board, fabric disc cloth, glass cup, and plastic basket. What are the properties of materials? The property of a materials tells us what it is like. We can identify a material by its properties. Let us look at some examples. Gold is strong and shiny. Tissue paper are weak and dull. So, gold cannot be break because it is strong. It is also shiny.
Steel?
How about steel?
Steel
is stronger than
is
gold.
strong and it is shiny too, like gold. And then tissue paper is weak and dull.
Next.
Example, like when we break a tissue paper, it is weak because it is not like gold, because gold cannot be break, and tissue paper is like weak, so it is easy to be break, and the color is not shiny, it's dull.
How about glass?
Yes. Glass it's not flexible. It can let light go through the glass, so it enter the house of the glass is in. And then about the rubber mat, it bends easily. It is flexible. When we get a torch and like we put the mat here, the rubber mat, and then we turn on the torch. The flashlight. It cannot kayak tembus gitu.
Oh, transparent.
Yeah, it's not transparent. It's flexible.
Next.
It hard or soft. Materials that are easily scratched are soft. Materials that are not easily scratched are hard. Which is harder, metal or wood? If we get a metal spoon and we get a toothpicks and then we scratch it on the back of the spoon, it doesn't have any scratch because it's metal. And then if a wooden with a metal nail we scratch it, it will have a scratch on it.
Oh.
So metal is stronger than wood because metal cannot be scratched and wood can be scratched.
Okay.
Metal is harder than wood because metal is not as easily scratched as wood. Do you know of any materials that is harder than metal?
Do you know?
Huh?
Bisa sih.
Harder than metal?
Do you know of any metal that is harder than metal?
No, any
Steel.
material.
Yes, any
Steel.
material. From
No,
Steel.
metal itu kan steel.
Berarti,
Island. Oh, island bar.
berarti
Nggak tahu.
Oh my
If you know, you can just tell us the answer. Is
And
it
the
absorbent
description
or
below.
waterproof? Well, materials can absorb water are absorbent. Materials that keep water out are non-absorbent or waterproof. Which materials are absorbent? Which are waterproof? Paper towel. So we put water in it. Do you see any water left? No, because it has absorbed the water into the tissue paper, paper towel, and now it is wet.
menyerap.
Iya, menyerap itu. Cotton cloth, if you put water, there is no water because it have absorbent the water too, like paper towel. And glass sheet, if you see that the water is still there, so glass sheet is not absorbent, cannot absorb water in it. Plastic sheet cannot absorb water. It's gonna just make some if you put water inside it. Ya kayak tik itu
Oh,
jadi udah
yes,
pernah dengar.
next.
And aluminium foil, you can still see the water because aluminium foil cannot absorb water. The paper towel and cotton cloth are absorbent. The glass sheet, plastic sheet, and aluminium foil are waterproof.
Next. Is it magnetic or non-magnetic?
Materials that are attracted by magnets are magnetic. Materials that are not attracted by magnets are non-magnetic. Is iron magnetic or non-magnetic? What about plastic? If magnet, if magnet, you need something that like can be stick. It has to be iron. Then when you do it on top of it, the iron nails will go up and be stuck on the magnet. And about magnet for the plastic blocks cannot, because plastic cannot be held by magnet. It only can be held by steel. The iron nails are attracted to the magnet. Thus, iron is magnetic. The plastic blocks are not attracted to the magnet. Thus, plastic is not magnetic. Different materials have different properties. For example, iron is hard, waterproof, and magnetic. Wood can be easily scratched and it's absorbent and non-magnetic. Next is, what are some ways to classify materials? Asha, Raj, and Lily are given this object made of different materials. That are some ways to classify the materials. There is aluminium foil, plastic jar, cloth, link, glass jar, wooden block, rubber band, copper wire, fabric tie, and ceramic plate. Asha classify the materials as flexible or inflexible. The flexible one is aluminium, rubber, copper, and fabric.
What is ring fabric?
Fabric kayak terbuat dari fabrik itu kayak baju gitu,
Oh.
kayak dari fabrik gitu.
Oh, I get it. Next.
Next adalah inflexible are plastic, gold, glass, wood, and ceramic are not inflexible.
Next.
Next is Raj classify the materials as absorbent or waterproof. The absorbent one is wood and fabric. The waterproof one is aluminium, plastic, gold, glass, rubber, copper, and ceramic.
Oh.
Lily classified the materials as shown. Group A, plastic and glass. Group B, aluminium, gold, wood, rubber, copper, fabric, and ceramic.
Yes. To classify material, we can
We
use
can use a key to help us.
yes. In the
Is-
material shiny,
Is the material shiny? We gonna go to the yes. Yes, it is magnetic. No for group Q, and yes for group B. That means that group Q is not magnetic. It is Dede juga nggak tahu yang mana, Dede baca dulu ya.
iya.
And then no, it is material shiny. No, it is absorbent. Yes for group R, and no for group S. Berarti absorbent for group R adalah cotton kawal, and no for absorbent is apa ya? Magnetic. Bisa ini iron part, berarti magnetic.
Yes.
Berarti ini udah, berarti Q dan S-nya itu bisa magnetic. Copper pipe itu nggak bisa absorbent, itu nggak absorb any water. Berarti ini copper pipe, dan rubber hose itu ini.
Yes.
Okay, wait. Oh, itu kan. What are the use of materials? What would happen
Are
if
the uses material.
The uses of materials. What would happen if we use a frying pan made of wood, or if we cross a bridge made of plastic? If objects are not made of suitable materials, they might not work properly. It could even be dangerous to use them. Knowing the properties of materials can help us to choose suitable materials for making objects. So, it is dangerous to do wooden frying pan because it is wooden. It can get burned easily, wood, and it is dangerous too. And plastic bridge, it can break easily. So, and you can be fall and even die or get hurt. So that is.
Die.
What are some use of metal? Most types of metal are found naturally in rocks. Metal has many use. For example, an airplane and a construction building. Metal is strong and hard. It is used to make vehicles and construct buildings. And about metal wire, metal can be pulled into thin wires without breaking. Electrical wires are mostly made of metal such as copper and aluminium. And then aluminium foil. Thin sheets of metal are flexible. They can be made into tins and foils. And then next is shiny silverware. Artinya itu kayak jug yang kayak shiny gitu. Metal is shiny. For example, silver is used to make silverware.
What are the some uses of rubber?
Rubber comes from rubber trees. Natural rubber is soft and not very strong. It can be made harder and stronger by mixing it with small amount of other materials. Example, the first one is a hose. Artinya itu untuk yang nyiramin gitu, yang keluar air nanti itu. Rubber is soft and flexible. It can be used to make elastic bands and hose. Next is tires. What called?
Next.
Rubber, when made harder and stronger, can be used to make tires. They can take heavy loads.
Next.
And then it's boots. Rubber is waterproof. It is used to make boots for walking on wet or muddy ground. What are some uses of ceramic? What are some uses of ceramic? There are several types of ceramic.
Yes.
The more common ones are made from clay. Example, for washing our hand and tempat itu
Bathtub.
bathtub. Ceramic are inflexible and waterproof. They are used to make bathroom fittings. Next is ceramic are hard and strong. They are used as building materials.
What are some uses of wood?
Wood is obtained from trees. Some types of wood are harder than others. Example, wood is strong. It is used to building materials and to make furniture. Then a wooden table now. Wooden surface can be made waterproof by coating them with waterproof materials.
What are some uses of fabric?
Fabric is a flexible material. It can be natural or
Man-made.
man-made.
For example, man-made.
Itu artinya buatan sendiri.
Buatan
gitu.
manusia.
Oh. Example-nya ini ya.
Some type of fabric are strong. They are used to make bags,
Bags,
pants, and shoes. What else?
Fabric.
Umbrella. What
And
else?
then fabric are absorbent. They are used to make towels and clothes. They can soak
Yes.
up sweat
And you.
or water.
What are some uses of glass?
Most
glass.
type of glass are man-made. They are usually made from sand.
Yes.
Most type of glass are strong and waterproof. They are suitable for making windows. Glass can be easily broken. Handle it with care.
Yes. What are some uses of plastic?
Plastic is a man-made material. There are different types of plastic. Each type of plastic has different properties that make it suitable for different use.
Different
Example.
uses.
Yeah, uses. Okay. The first one is the type of plastic used to make food wrap is flexible, transparent, weak, and waterproof. Next is glasses. The type of plastic used to make spectacle lenses is transparent and inflexible. Next is wire.
Yes.
The type
wire.
of plastic used to make electrical plugs is hard, strong, and inflexible.
Yes. And then the type of
The type
plastic
of
used.
plastic used to make grocery bags is strong, flexible, and waterproof.
Yes. Good. Exercise. No need. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's it for today.
About material.
About materials. Next is about forces. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.